Oxfam and co-filers have filed shareholder proposals at Moderna and Pfizer, asking the companies to study the feasibility of transferring COVID-19 vaccine technology to spur manufacturing in low and middle-income countries. The company's refusal to transfer mRNA technology is prolonging the pandemic. This not only leads to the unnecessary death and suffering of millions, but creates a massive drag on the global economy and poses significant risk to investors. Why? First, Moderna and Pfizer are squandering their lead. Because the companies refuse to license mRNA technology to manufacturers in low and middle income states, these manufacturers, like Afrigen in South Africa, are now racing to develop their own mRNA technology that Moderna and Pfizer will not control. Refusal to license mRNA technology is effectively breeding a crop of competitors that will harm Pfizer and Moderna in 2 to 3 years when those competitor vaccines get approved. Second, the companies also face a legal risk that may require a significant outlay of costs. Moderna is already facing threat of litigation from the US government because of its ongoing patent dispute over vaccine inventorship rights. Third, refusing to transfer mRNA technology hurts any investor with a diversified portfolio. Leaving half of the world unvaccinated fuels the pandemic and drags down financial markets across the globe. Any investor with diversified holdings should want the pandemic to end immediately so that any gains in Pfizer and Moderna stock are not significantly offset by losses throughout the rest of their investments. Finally, there is significant reputational risk. High-profile media outlets have published disparaging headlines criticizing Moderna and Pfizer for extreme greed and fomenting vaccine apartheid. The implications are already being felt. The day after the New York Times published a report on Moderna's fighting with the US government over ownership rights, the company's stock fell to a 5-month low. Given the enormous public health consequences and economic damage that will be wrought by a prolonged pandemic, something that Moderna and Pfizer are uniquely positioned to end, Oxfam and co-filers urge investors to support our call to study the feasibility of transferring mRNA technology to manufacturers worldwide.